أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah, one another chance in front of camera, and I believe that this is the only thing that I can do to help the situation. And hopefully may Allah Ta'ala make it beneficial for myself and for whoever He wishes. And today there are, of course, hundreds of things that one can talk about. I start in the name of Allah regarding the point that we do not have Khusho in Salah. I think the basic flaw is that we do not stand in front of Allah. We don't stand in front of, we are unable to stand in front of Him because we don't know Him. The proof of that is that we are unable to talk to Him. We are unable to hear from Him. That means that we don't know His grandeur and His highness. We don't know it. How do we know that? One of the things is that all the signs that Allah Ta'ala is saying in Quran, that they are the signs, we have to take them as signs. If Allah Ta'ala is saying a day is a sign, a night is a sign, then we have to stand someday in the middle of the road, avoiding traffic, you know what I mean, and look at it as the creation of Allah. You look at sun and you should be able to see that this is a star, and there are trillions of stars, and this one is just close, and this is the creation of Rabbul Alameen, that He placed it in a perfect size and distance so that it has become a life-giving thing. There is an endless knowledge. That is, astronomy is the field that you go into it and there is no end to it. And you can stand, we should be able to see the signs, and if we are unable to see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala working behind the day, we have to exert force on it. We have to keep standing there asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that, Ya Allah, I don't see you, I am not understanding, I see your signs and I am not getting it. Show me your signs, let me have the ability to understand them, and stick to that place. Keep exerting the force on our own selves unless we see that this is creation of Allah. One of the signs is languages. Look at this. What I am saying can be translated into any language. Do you know what that means? That means that each language has same ideas. You can't disagree with that. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has named things, and that is what He taught Adam, and that's who me and you are. We are sons of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. We are the Adam that Allah Ta'ala has created. He has taught us names of things. It's not necessarily hand, it's also courage is a thing too. Let's just to say it in that sense. And each language, no matter which tribe it is, you go over there, you say shyness, and everybody will know it, because shyness is a thing, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given it a name, and through different languages we are able to name it. Once we are able to name certain thing, we are able to deal with it. Even if it's an uncontrollable monster, that's what we say. We say uncontrollable monster. and then we deal with it. We have to run or whatever. But the point is that we have to think about these things. We have to think, exert ourselves. I know that I do not know Rabbul Alameen the way he is supposed to be known. There is no end to it. It's an ongoing thing. But to the degree where, the Khusho will, then we will actually stand in front of Allah in Salah. When you get to see the word according to that perspective, that whatever we are, whoever we are, whatever we are being, is because of creation of Rabbul Alameen. That's His doing, that we are going through this. Do you know? Of course you do. Look at the science that is involved in what's going on in this moment right now. You want to write a book about it? You want to talk about the technology of internet? Forget about it. That is nothing. You want to talk about the technology behind this body of mine and yours? How my tongue is working, how the sound box is vibrating and the mouth is shaping the words. Actually, this airwaves, it's traveling, the mic is catching it, converting into electrical signal, recording it. It will go to my computer, get edited, get on this, uploaded down to your computer, and your speakers will vibrate. The same signal will travel on the air, hitting your ears. Your eardrum will wave, electric signal will go, words will be scanned. You will understand what I'm saying. I seek protection of Allah and I seek His forgiveness for not able to appreciate all this at all. But we have to exert ourselves. We have to start thinking on these lines. We have to spend time. People might say that this is meditation. Oh, fine, whatever label. But it's thinking. The Quran also says there are signs for people who think. Let's do that. And let's wake up under the light of Rabbul Alameen. Let's look at the world as it is. Not as, okay, I'm in Chicago, which is in America, which is a country and all. No, this is land of Allah. The earth is Allah. The sky is Allah. And this is exactly what Quran is saying it is. Once we see that, inshallah, I believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may help us. We'll start getting closer. We'll have reasons to automatically be closer to Rabbul Alameen. See you all next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.